Dallas, Texas got a good NFC matchup on boys. Dan Bailey kick, taken right around the 19.
You see what I'm doing.
21. Under 10. 10. Wait. Jim.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll give the Falcons a first down. Freeman again, a first down carry. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Tackle made there by Justin Durant. Second down following the run.
Got tight left. Watch tight end. Key the tight end.
On second down, here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up...
Here we go. Tight right.
On third down, Ryan drops it off for Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones. And he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers, so you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. On second down, Freeman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
Not too many. I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. 4th down. Here's Ryan. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because A lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back, what do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it, right?
It's really fascinating at what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys who are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Come on, let's go!
Prescott looks to throw on first. And on the left side, he's got Witten. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Double tight.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. Flex round.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Hey. Come on, let's go. What? 90.
Prescott now on 2nd down. A dump off to Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Come on, let's go. Brad 38. 45. Brad 38. Let's go, baby. Turnover.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Ohio! Ohio!
Check 99!
Here we go! What? 90!
A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Come on, let's go! Brad 38!
Check 45.
Brad 38!
Check 45 to Mike.
Turn, please!
Time running out here on the play clock. Prescott to throw it. Drops it underneath to Elliott. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
45 to Mike, 45.
Prescott from the gun on third. And that's caught by Beasley. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
Come on, let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
Hey, check Mike 45. Check
Ohio! Ohio!
Check. Check.
The play clock's running down. Here's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Here we go! What? 90! What?
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality? And got his man complete. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 41 at the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Ryan on 2nd down. The left side completion to Jones. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones, just 6 touchdowns. But, of course, he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished, actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
4 down.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Hey, we got 4.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
4 down.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
The field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. In the red zone this time.
Tight, double tight. Ready. 4 down.
Throwing again. Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6.
Next.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Ready.
Again, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now Ryan. That is caught at the 7. So plenty of action on the... And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down.
Ohio!
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. No gain on the play there. Second down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we
One
go.
man in the
Flex round.
backfield.
Flex
Elliott.
round.
Bryant, the lone receiver,
Here we go.
left.
Red 38.
Prescott now on second down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Red 38. Flex round. Flex round.
Check 45 to Mike.
Let's go. What? Nine. What?
That
Nine.
shit look like that.
45 to Mike, 45. Here it comes.
Flex round. Flex round.
First down, Prescott. Deep drop. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 57 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Come on, let's go. What?
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Prescott down. And this is going to be incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's fourth down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So good news, Charles. This will not be a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter number 3.
Let the celebration begin, partner. Yeah, it's just a field goal, but the way these defenses ruled the first half, any points are looking pretty good right about now.
Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And the Cowboys defense, they march back out onto the field.
Hey, let's go. Left. Let's go.
Check safety.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And quickly they get to the line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today.
He's got a man, complete. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 43 yards.
Watch the twist. Tight dog.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And a cutback right sideline. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Let's go.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator.
Wait. I'll be blocking the ball. They cheating.
Oh, man, the nigga ain't tell me today. Your mom say she let you.
Oh, I'm finna go ask. I'm playing a game with this nigga.
Okay.
So, Nate, when you get back, nigga?
This morning.
Oh, shit, that's what I need.
What you got in there?
Right on. Some beer. And all the rest of it. That shit.
Oh yeah.
Let me get a piece of beer.
You can have the rest if you want.
I put some salt in it, so.
Hmm?
I put some salt in it. You don't see the beer, man. I'll put my phone in the car and
Oh yeah.
shit. Oh. What are you raising?
Went to go get her mom some medicine.
This nigga got my lighter. He said he just got a lighter night though. I got this same lighter.
What? Nigga, they eat back. I mean, maybe on the one.
No, but you know when it's around, you know.
Well, y'all had fun? You got to see all the kids?
super long hair, huh?
Yeah, no, this.
Super long hair.
Oh, hair. I like the hair. Long nigga got Nate eyebrows to the T, come up right there. Look at that. Eyebrows.
Get your yards up too, man. I hear you talking. You can talk real good. Get the yards up.
And you know, I only threw it to Brian that one time.
I only threw it to Julio, what, 3 times? And he catching everything.
He was trying to get my running game. He was using you as basically practice for the
Man, you
online.
gonna lose. You gonna win?
He was running the ball.
Are you gonna win, though?
You should have clutched him down.
Who gonna win? We see who playing. We see the boys. Who gonna win? I ain't gonna say nothing.
Who is you?
Cowboys.
No, they not finna win. He playing with them. That's because that's the only people he gonna play with.
I need something to drink now.
You ain't never gonna see me play with no other team.
Man, look, I play
I
with
mean, I
them.
got a whole bunch of fantasy people on my fantasy squad.
Give me a drink out for that.
But as far as the team name is Cowboys.
Yeah, let me sip. That little thing hot.
Let me go real quick, first.
Which I get back on my one day in
I
fantasy.
don't want you. Please don't come on here.
And
You
Deion
gotta
Sanders.
Hit time in.
You the one push pause.
Man, you gotta hit time in, man.
You the one who took out your thing. You gotta re-sign back in.
Control turned off, son. If I sign in here, sign me out over there.
I made your charge booty, man.
Coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started. Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down.
Hey, guys, check me out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. They come out here in the eye.
59 Mike. 51 Alert.
On the keeper, here's Ryan. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
21.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Ready, Blue 80.
2nd and goal to go now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Man, this is up and good to make it 7-3.
It's a game.
Getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Tight right. Alert, alert. 3 down,
Here we
3
go.
down.
Red 38. Red 38.
45. Mike, 45. So we got man.
Flex round.
Watch that.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Safety's creeping.
Ohio.
Lucky.
Prescott on first down. Finding time. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And that'll bring up second down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Here's Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Using Zeke like he.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
45's the Mike.
Prescott now from the 50.
Watch the tight end.
Going right side, he has Winton. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
4 down.
They'll come out in the pistol.
What? 90.
Check, 45.
Ohio. Flex round. Come on.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Let's go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game.
4 down. Check.
Here we go. What? 90.
45.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We got 4. We got 4.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
45.
What? 90. Hut.
Get that quarterback.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go.
And now Big Mo's wearing a shirt of their color. They're hoping to continue that momentum.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, wait. Check. Let's go. Tighten up.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. Caught on the right side by Jones. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of this.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to sling this deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Watch 82. He likes to sneak out late.
One man on the backfield, Elliott. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Keep playing hard, fellas. Hard. Woo! Let's get it.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Hey, 4 down.
Let's go. What? 90.
45.
What? 90.
Mike, 45.
Flex round.
Check 50.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Going up top. And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, 30 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now back onto the field. Here comes the Cowboys defense. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick six, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone. But their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively.
Tight end to the left, tight end left. 4 down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. Jones has it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And on second and 10 now. He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes with people trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Watch left. Stop right there. Hey, 25. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
4 down.
Back to throw. And that's caught by Tammy. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Austin Hooper in the final minute. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but He's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even changed game planning a little bit in order to make things better for him.
He's got time. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And that one?
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Triangle too soon and let that motherfucker ball go.
You said what? You didn't say triangle.
No, let it go too soon.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
We got 4. We got 4.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Ryan to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, why were they even putting the ball in the air in that situation?
I know they have confidence a lot of the time in their team, and hey, we can call anything. But in this spot, with that lead and that amount of time on the clock, not much, you've got to take care of it. I would have figured they'd run the football there.
Now their defense has to stand tall. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Talking how you gonna beat me, I mean,
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Everyone's got 4. 4 down. Here we go. Brad 38. Brad 38. 45. Mike. 45.
He'll look to throw. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack.
What you listen to the video?
Yeah.
He ain't want to see me. What you gonna do?
Who?
Yeah.
Me?
You done taking whoopings? Oh, I won.
No, you won because I played it easy on your ass.
Get one more, man. What you gonna get one more? You don't want to get one more, man. You took it easy.
I'll restart the game. Like you.
This time I ain't gonna play with it.
I'm gonna tell you just like I told Brandy's boyfriend. Cause he gonna got the same way you won.
Why you can't hear it?
Turn it up.
Hitting the ball.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
And it's online too on
You telling me
Facebook.
this? You telling me I ain't gonna score?
Right.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his first pass is incomplete.
Not today, baby, not today. Tight right.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's caught by Beasley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
And Fick's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It'll be 2nd down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Come on, let's go. White 90.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Come on, let's go.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Ohio.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Let's go. Red 38.
2nd down, Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Holding. Defense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down.
Come on, let's go. Red 38. Let's round. Let's round.
3.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. They find some open field here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Come on, let's go.
45, Mike, 45.
Ohio. Let's go. Grand 38.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down.
Hey, we got
Here we go.
Four down.
90.
45's the mic.
Flex round.
Check.
Flex round.
Fresno.
Now Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Here we go.
They go to Elliott again. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive.
4 down.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Check Mike 45.
Flex round. Flex round.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Complete to Jason Witten. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Prescott now on second down. A dump off to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Let's go! Brad 38!
Third and short yardage, Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and fourth down coming up. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Now, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Here we go! White, 9!
It's a keeper with Prescott. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a first and goal.
Come on,
On the sneak, it's Prescott. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. And this seemingly endless drive continues.
let's go!
It's a keeper with Prescott. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! He's coming! He's coming! Here we go!
Prescott to throw this time. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott taking it in. And
Don't nobody want to
I wanna see
read. He ain't even do nothing. What
Yeah.
did you
I
do?
want to see.
How you play this shit? How you play it, Mikey?
X, man. X.
Look. Quarterback.
Oh my
Quarterback.
goodness, right?
What's that?
I'm saying, what was the defense?
I'm saying he didn't do nothing. Finish the game just because you got him crazy. I'm finna replay something.
You ain't scored yet either.
Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
Extra long.
Talking to you. Fuck around this damn
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Too close now.
I ain't
Don't touch you.
nothing.
Nah, hand in face. That's what they do in the game, in the real life. They put the hand in the face. So.
Listen, man. I'm not on that, man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take this back so you're gonna play for it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No, it's been the whole thing. It's still recording from the first
That's
one.
fielded in the end zone.
It's just like me and Doom.
Look at the spin.
Won the first one
Muscles
on
him off.
goofy shit.
And the decision to come out
Yeah,
is
he
going to
didn't
cost him
score.
5
Like
yards with a new
40.
rule as he's taken down right at the
Zero.
20-yard line.
Third quarter.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 38.
Clay, did you see that? Let me run that back. Did you see
I
that?
got one catch. I'm
One
breaking your defense down, man.
One hand.
You not understand what I'm doing?
Where's the zoom in?
Your defense was out there for a whole quarter.
One hand.
Your defense tired, so therefore
One
this
hand.
whole rest of the game just
Look
run
at
down
this.
your throat.
Look at this. This is what you need to be looking at, Zakina.
What's
You see
that
this?
nigga?
You see this? Look at this.
But can't I?
Hand.
You know.
Do you see this one hand? Come here.
Yards. 38. Now Ryan on 1st down.
Oh my goodness, I forgot.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Man,
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Watch tight ends. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, You can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 16 yards there. And it'll be first down, Cowboys. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
4 down, 4 down, check, 4 down, 4 down.
Let's go. Brad 38.
And again, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch them.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Keep him in. Boy, in bruised ribs. You put him back in, he's going to fumble too. I want you to put him back in.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
6 yards to go here on second down.
Wait, we'll score the next touchdown.
Hey, boys, got 4 down.
Let's go.
Prescott now on second down. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Come on.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Even, 4 down, even.
Come on, let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Second down, Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point. And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Losing 6 yards there to bring up 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football.
Step out.
He caught the ball, man.
Yeah, he caught the ball, but you caught the ball.
All score and erase that deficit, but boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
But you only had one step and you didn't double
Come on,
tap.
let's go.
He
190.
Again, it's Elliott. Down right around the 25. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Come on, let's go. 190.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Complete to Jason Witten. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Here we go. 190.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Des Bryant, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as he'll start at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
He's got some. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
He was holding. I couldn't get to your phone.
Holding offense.
I felt it was me who was holding.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the play.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Hey, got it.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is inside the 5.
That's what you replay right there.
This man caught it. I'm thinking he dropped the ball. I ain't even try to go for the interception.
That was using.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something?
That's one for the books. Did you see that? Did you look at this?
Man, you still playing catch up like mustard.
Look at this. Let me
My friend said, guess I'm gonna get this $40 10-piece from Decent Queen since they be charging whatever the fuck they want to charge.
Look at this. You see that? 2 of them. Hold on. We got 3 of them coming. He there. He in the area. You see how I clicked on him, bro? I had to click on him to make sure where the ball at. The ball ain't nowhere near. Come in. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
They said at the billboard.
I seen something about a penalty too, but that was just,
No, it's still saying it.
Oh, Dallas penalty though. Penalty on Dallas.
For what? What I do?
Something. You roughing the passer or something. But they don't need, after that, that was just too amazing. They don't even want me to play no more.
You still playing catch up like mustard.
I know.
You gotta push X, man. Hold X.
Call timeout, man.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Yeah. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Prescott to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 down, check, 4 down.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. A second down throw for Prescott. To the right side, complete to Escobar. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Nate.
Come on, Nate.
The give is to Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. On the tackle that time, Tyson Jackson.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Happy birthday, motherfucker.
We got 3,
Come on, let's go.
fellas. We got 3.
90. Flex round.
Second down, Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. So still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Oh, my mom had waiting on Mikey to finish.
Let's go. What? 90.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
I came back for
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Nah, fuck you.
Punt the ball first, man.
Fuck you.
That is not supposed to be a fake punt. Watch the fake punt.
Bad and booty.
I call my free push.
Oh, he scored. I think I jumped.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Our eyes shift to the defense of the Cowboys now. And in a tight ball game like this, the defense looking for a stop. You kind of, whether you're the offense or the defense, you don't want to be the one to screw this thing up.
No, not at all. And right now,
and he's not going to make it out of the the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Come on, let's go! White,
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push them back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Watch 89. Heavy.
here we go! Ohio!
Kill.
Ohio!
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to let it go again. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Come on, let's go! White, 90!
45.
Ohio!
Play action now, Prescott. Backing up. He's going to try and go deep again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Hey, gun.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Ryan. He's going to air one out, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
Good.
10 yards still left on second down.
Guy left. Tight end's left. Hey, 4 down.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings
If you ain't know, I got to use it there. It's too many people.
up third down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
No, I'm tripping. But I just want to go back and show you that you because it was you see it. Click, I had to click on it. Make them go up for real.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Lucky I can't go back to that place. I told you.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team. We'll see.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh,
the Falcons grab it. There he goes, left side. This is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
So be in it to win it. What, you quit?
They were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
You challenge it no matter what.
Hey, we got 4 down.
To throw for it is Ryan. And he's got it.
I had
the
that.
conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
I'm a beast. This is what I do. This is what I do. I'm a beast. This is what I do.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now here's the Falcons defense getting set to go again.
Oh, we get it. Oh. We get it.
4 down, 4 down.
Right here is a wrap for you.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. They go play action here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
Go down.
A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Even score late in the fourth. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. A first down throw for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A gain of 6 there on first. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Cowboys, they've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Let's go! 38!
Prescott yet again. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Tight right. Let's go! White, 90! White, 90! 45's the mic! Hey! Flex round! Flex round! Twist! Hut!
Here's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dev.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
They come up in an offset eye. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Hey, 4 down. Here we go!
Prescott to throw. And this is going to be
He wants to win by 3.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A great read. And he takes this one back into the end zone of the Falcon.
You quit?
I don't quit.
Defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out costs him a yard as he's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Here we go!
Back to throw. He's got, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tyson Jackson in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And now they're in the hurry up.
Let's go!
He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
I was about to spike the damn ball.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't.
Oh, man.
This shit all the way around there.
I ain't doing that. I didn't have nothing to say about it. He told me he's not right.
Nigga beat you.
He told me he was not right.